You know, as wonderful and beautiful of a town that Greenville, South Carolina is, it would not be one of the first cities that I would think of if I were starting a recording studio. Thankfully, this industry is run by very passionate people who occasionally will let the crazy thoughts win. And Studio 101 has been operating in Greenville, South Carolina for 25 years. And not only have they just been surviving, but they've actually been successful enough to literally double in size so that they can facilitate a B room as well as a fully spec'd out 7.4.1 Genelec equipped Dolby Atmos mixing room. In fact, they have multiple staff engineers at that studio, and those engineers are busy. In fact, in the downtime between filming the studio walkthrough and the podcasts that I filmed with them as well, they were working on a song for an international client in the downtime. It's crazy.
A lot of what we do here at Studio 101 is live band tracking, specifically drums, electric guitars, keyboard. We have B3 organ, all kind of stuff.
Oh, you got a B3. So, that's fun.
So, I come from an analog world mindset. I learned how to engineer in the mid-90s. All analog gear. Neve consoles, Trident consoles. I was actually at Belmont University. We had Sony consoles at Belmont.
Sure. Yeah.
So that's kind of where I cut my teeth, is literally all analog. We didn't have access to Pro Tools, no digital editing, nothing like that was happening when I was learning how to engineer.
How long ago was this?
So I was at Belmont from 95 to 99, and I think we moved back here to South Carolina like 2000, 2001.
Okay.
So actually 25 years we've been doing studio work from here this year. So
that's super cool.
A little bit of a landmark number, I guess.
So yeah, and with that, let's transition. So the first thing I noticed was essentially the Neve console that you've built, but from single channel strips. That looks like is it all Newton channels? What it looks like?
Yeah, so 16 Newton channels.
Okay. Yeah. So what about the Newton specifically inspired you to buy 16 of them?
Well, I mean, the price point is amazing. Number one, but number two, you have pre-EQ and compression on every single channel.
Yeah.
And you can print that into Pro Tools, which is typically the way that I operate when I track, especially with drums. I want to print my EQ into Pro Tools.
Yeah.
And I that saves me hours of work later. I know different engineers are at different levels or have different opinions on that, but
always opinions.
Yeah, but for me, I know what my drums need to sound like, and I print that into Pro Tools with the EQ.
Nice.
So this gives us the option. You can also disengage the EQ if you want, and you can disengage the compressor and just use the Neve pre.
Yeah.
But everything's analog on the front end. Literally everything in the whole studio is analog. There's no digital. There's no time codes. There's no nothing.
Yeah.
It's all analog being converted with the Antelope Galaxy.
Okay.
And, so I guess the idea a little bit came from Saxman Studios in Nashville.
Okay.
So a guy named Grady Saxman, he's a really cool place out in Mount Juliet in Nashville, and they have the Shelford. So they have 24 of the vertical Shelford channels, and they had a custom desk built as well. Which is super cool.
Yeah,
it sounds incredible.
Sure. Yeah, Shelford. That's the one that's got I think there's more transformers or something in it. Is that what it is?
Yeah, it's just a little bit different circuit than the Newtons. But for what I wanted to do here, I sort of took that idea that they were using there, because they do a ton of live band tracking as well, pretty much all week long.
Yeah.
And the workflow is so easy. Everything's in the patch bay. I can, any mic line that's in the room, I can move it and patch it to whatever channels we want. Plus, we've got a lunchbox with some API and some other things as well.
So just some other flavors,
some just miscellaneous
gotcha
stuff if we need it.
Okay.
I use the APIs almost exclusively for electric guitars.
Really?
That's
Okay.
Kind of my go-to for electric guitars.
Interesting. Okay, what do you like about the API for electric guitars?
It just makes an electric guitar sound just fat and big and punchy, and that's kind of what I gravitate towards.
Yeah,
so,
that's interesting. Yeah, I know a lot of metal guys that really like the APIs for guitars for the exact same descriptive reasons you gave.
It's the plug-in or the mic pre for electric guitars.
That's awesome.
Once again,
that's awesome.
That's just my opinion.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, we hold space for differing opinions, and let us know in the comments how you feel about that.
For sure.
And then also tell me about the Galaxy. So what about Antelope essentially solves the problems that you have at your studio?
So the Galaxy is a 32 IO, so it's 32 in and out. So essentially I can have 32 mic pre's going into it, and then I have the option of 32 channels coming back out, which for our monitor system, for me, we're using the Behringer PowerPlay Ethernet boxes.
Okay.
And so every musician has 16 channel mixer in front of them. So I wanted every musician to be able to have the flexibility to tweak their own monitor mix while we track.
That's huge.
It takes so much off the engineer's plate when you don't have to worry about guys asking you to turn them up in the mix or tweak the mix, or everybody has their own preferences as far as mix goes. So if you give them a box, let them create their mix, they're happy as a lark. And the Galaxy gave me so much IO availability that I didn't have to worry about. I have plenty of channels coming in and out that I can we can really be super flexible with that. From that, plus the Galaxy conversion is just really, really nice and clean, and it sounds really good as far as the A to D conversion goes inside the Galaxy.
Yeah, I could speak to the conversion. I also use the Antelope. It's just the discrete series that they've got, but it's fantastic.
Yeah, all their technology is really, really has really, really good conversion, and the price point is pretty ridiculous for 32.
What you're getting.
I mean, and for what you get. So.
Plus 1U rack space too.
Yeah.
That's
another thing. I mean, and that's the other part about, I don't have a super huge space, so to me being able to be compact a little bit is that was another kind of something that drew me to the Galaxy 1U space, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yep.
Then I also noticed there's a couple instruments you got on the wall there.
Yeah,
I feel like there's a story with the Telecaster.
Yep. So I got this. My wife had this guitar made for me for my birthday.
Oh, that's awesome.
Probably 10 years ago.
Okay.
So if you guys have ever seen any of this type of woodwork done, this is called fractal burning.
I was going to say, it looks like it was struck by lightning.
Yep. Pretty much exactly what happened. So it's a 220 volt machine that connects to the wood. And no piece of wood or art will ever be the same. It's almost like a fingerprint when you run the fractal burning electricity through it. So every piece is incredibly unique. And so there's some friends of mine who are less than half a mile down the road who make these. They also make other art pieces from fractal burning. So my wife was like, hey, have you guys ever done a guitar? They were like, no, we're going to try one. So
that's
here
awesome.
we are. Yep.
That's incredible.
Yep.
I love that.
She thought I was going to just get it and put it on the wall as an art piece, but I decided to make it playable.
Yeah. Well, yeah, of course.
Plus, it's a good conversation piece,
People, absolutely. It caught my eye almost immediately.
Yeah, they always ask where, why, how, all those things. So,
yeah.
Turned and burned in South Carolina. If you're looking for anything, art pieces, whatever, fractal burning, turned and burned in South Carolina.
Okay. You want to check out the live room real quick?
Sure, man.
All right, let's do it.
It's a little bit set up for podcasting right now, so. Yeah.
Oh, sure.
You guys can kind of see, and I like to set things up. I like to set things up in stations. Okay, so bass guitar lives here. Keys typically lives here. Drums is always here live in the room. Electric guitar is kind of behind Andrew now, but I also have 2 ISO booths.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
For acoustic instruments, vocals, whatever,
Nice.
guitar amps, whatever needs to be done for that end.
We just went to the Rev, actually. That's new.
The Rev,
Yeah.
the amp heads. Yeah.
For years, I've had different
God,
different
so
amp
tiny.
heads here, divided by 13, Bad Cat,
Dr. Z's.
Dr. Z's. We've
Sure.
had them all, and we have a couple of guys that really, really love the Revs, and they sound incredible. They
Yeah.
sound incredible. I'm not knocking anyone who still uses tube heads. This is a tube head.
Yeah.
I still have some tube heads and tube amps. They're awesome. This is incredibly convenient a lot of times. When you're struggling with a guitar player that's not quite giving you the tone that you need,
Sure.
you can kind of dial this up and help it out a little bit.
Yeah. Yeah. I
It's
gotcha.
a really good option to have, I think, in order to get the tones you're looking for
And
pretty
of
quickly.
course.
And DI out.
Yeah.
Oh, DI out's really nice. Is it a clean DI?
Yeah, it's on the back.
Oh, okay.
So it's got a cab sim on it, built in.
Oh, okay. So it's cab sim, so it's not like a
two-note. It's a
interrupted DI. Okay.
So
But you could do a
So
DI
they
box
partner
on the
with two
way.
notes for the cab.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
And they give you like what 5 or 6 different options.
It's a ton, and you
Yeah.
can connect it up. I mean, technically, if I wanted to connect it up, I could control the cabs, kind of remotely if we want.
That's rad.
Kind of pick through
It's really
everything.
That's awesome. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's super cool.
The IRs and the two notes captors.
Nice.
If anybody's familiar with the captors, that's some really good amp IRs in there and cabinets and stuff. So
That's awesome. Yeah.
pretty sweet.
Any other like all stars of like gear that you tend to continue to use time and time again?
I mean, there's the Nordgren is, and guys, we have 3. I think I have 4 Gretsch drum kits in here right now. Yeah.
Wow.
I have 4 Gretsch USA drum kits in here right now.
Okay, so big Gretsch kit guy. Okay, so tell me about that.
You can't beat it.
Yeah.
I mean, the red kit that we've had has been here since 2003. We have Chris Knight's white custom. This was made in Ridgeland, South Carolina, handmade by Gretsch at the shop down there for Chris, and those kind of live here most of the time. That's a staple here, the Gretsch drum kits. And we have kind of a unique thing, I guess, that we have designed. So communication during a session is super, super, super important. So if you've got a big room like this full of musicians, we tried to solve a problem that I've seen in studios since the mid 90s when I was in Nashville. And it's all about communication between everybody in the room, the engineer, behind the glass, and a lot of times you go to a session and there's one room talkback mic set up,
Sure.
and everybody's screaming into the talkback mic,
Right.
"Hey, why don't we redo verse 1?" Whatever. So, a friend of mine, and I have to give him complete credit for this idea. An amazing engineer in Nashville, Chris Latham. Has been a friend of mine for years. He and I were talking about this, and he said to me one day, he's like, you can wire a push to talk box, and this is where we've landed with it. These little rolls boxes, and you basically push, hold, and talk, and you can see it flashing on the talkback right there. That's how we communicate. So there's no screaming and yelling.
Oh.
Every station that I was talking about earlier, every station has their own talkback. And man, you would not believe the amount of stress that it relieves during the day just to know that, you don't have to scream and yell back and forth to everybody. And the engineer hears the same signal that everybody's hearing here. So if somebody's in the booth, if they have the same signal, wherever they are, you can communicate, and it's super easy to do.
Yeah. I mean, that tracks with my experience. Yeah, anything that keeps things relaxed and flowing and as low stress as possible.
So I set up a dedicated, it's just it's a tiny, I think it's which mixer do I have? I can't remember. I have a little powered mixer in there that runs all of the talkback stuff. So it's a separate mixer, but it all shows up through our through our speaker monitor system in the control room.
That's rad.
It all just kind of funnels into the one thing. So
yeah, that's super cool.
It's actually a dangerous monitor box that we got in there. So that's how we kind of resolved that issue. But
that's awesome.
You talk about the overheads. I think the overheads are super cool.
Okay, yeah, tell me about the overheads.
So these were designed after. They were designed by Michael Joey.
Okay, I'm not sure that I know him.
These are probably, 12 years old. And they were designed after the Coles mics. Yeah. And
so these are ribbons?
He actually hand makes the ribbons that are in there, and everything is sort of spec'd to match the Coles mics. Mm-hmm. And man, we've literally been using them for 12 years, I guess, as overheads. So a little bit unique. It's kind of a Chinese mic body, and then he takes the mic bodies and then rebuilds completely inside of everything, the ribbons and everything. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So yeah. But those are pretty cool. I'll give another plug as far as gear goes. We have I use a ton of the Teagarden mics. So Brett Teagarden in Nashville. Mm-hmm. I bought a pair of the PPC mics that he makes, and if you know anything about Brett, he makes the Fat Boy DI. That a lot of bass players are using the Fat Boy DI. That's kind of what he was known for originally, and then he branched out into the mic pre world. He's got the Magic Pre's that are available, as well as the new mics that he's making, and I consistently use them on acoustic instruments, acoustic guitars, any acoustic instrument. The Brett's mics are incredible.
That's awesome.
Honestly, I just turn the mic pre on and I don't EQ anything. Like I just print it. That's the kind of microphone that you love. It just sounds really, really good.
That's how I feel about some of my mics as well. There's just something beautiful about like throwing a mic on something and it just sounds perfect right out of the box.
Brett is incredibly intuitive in the way that he designs his products. Mm-hmm. He's not replicating anything else. He's creating his own circuits, his own designs.
Nice.
He's not trying to, mimic the 1073 or the Neumann mic or whatever. He's not trying to copy anything. He's trying
that's always exciting to see.
Market his own stuff, man.
Super tiny footprint, which I love, especially for acoustic guitars or like any kind of acoustic instrument. Makes it getting into. I think we use this on a harp.
Yep.
And it like fits great in that space, or like cellos and stuff. It ends up being like really easy to place really, really well.
Yeah.
And we bought a matched pair of those too.
Yeah,
we did. He matched them up and sent them to us, so we have two of them that we can use at any point in time. So.
And not that it matters at all, but those are really cool looking mics too.
Yeah, they are super cool looking mics.
Yeah,
and affordable too. Teagarden Audio.
Teagarden Audio.
You need to check out Brett's stuff.
And then just because I'm personally curious about this, I also noticed you had the Loughton Audio mics set up on the drums too.
There's no going back now.
Oh really?
Once again. I have 421. I have all of the standard
classics,
drum mics that anyone has ever used that you've seen on a YouTube video or a session wherever. I have all those mics. Mm-hmm. When we put these mics on this kit, man, I can't describe to you how amazing they sound. Just buy them. Like they have B-stock deals on the website that you get a discount on. Just go buy them because if you track drums for any amount of time during the year, it's worth it.
Okay. That is a strong endorsement. And we also have to say this is not a sponsor.
No, not at all. And we actually just swapped the snare to the snare mic. Mm-hmm. We were using the LS, is it 409?
Yeah.
The larger body.
We just swapped out to that new snare mic that they got. And we've started using the LS for some live vocal capture. It's been really nice as a replacement for an SM7B.
Yeah.
I can send them to you so you can so you can like show it as a reference. But we did a live acoustic thing in here with the LS409 as the vocal and the T-Garden as the acoustic mic. And just raw tracking in this room, and it sounded so good.
I love it.
It sounded so good.
We can plug Lawton all they want. Like, I'll plug them every day because this stuff is great, man.
It's incredible.
The rejection is great, you know.
Only this year I tried their stuff, and I've been impressed with just about everything that I've seen them do. And then I also just got to give it a shout out. One of my favorites, the old Octava MK012, classic choice.
Yep.
Dark.
Yep.
Dark sounding.
Hi-hat.
Great for hi-hats.
Hi-hats all day long.
Great for hi-hats.
I love them on rooms too. Yeah, throw Omni capsules on them.
This is
corners.
This is our room.
Yeah. Okay.
Choice.
Hold on, I got to come over there and see that.
R1ST.
You know, I understand. Royer makes a really good stereo ribbon mic and all that, but don't sleep on that one.
Yeah.
That's a really cool mic as well.
Yeah. Oh, the Golden Age. Yeah.
So. For what we use it for rooms, it works fantastic, man. So
I get a lot of comments mentioning the Golden Age ribbons. I haven't had a chance to check them out.
I also have another mono. I use another mono room mic here for drums that's made by Golden Age as well.
It's in one of the side rooms right now because it's normally basically right where the table is. So we end up using a mono ribbon mic here.
Sure.
For the room.
Nice.
For drum capture, as well as the stereo for like a FAR room, basically. We have a close mono and a FAR stereo.
I love that. Yeah, little triangle of sorts, or I guess with the stereo mic.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And I guess we can kind of give you a little
sneak
peek of the rest of the building.
Yep.
So in 2023, we expanded the building to include a B room space.
We'll start with the B room.
And we also have a Dolby Atmos room, which we'll show you that in just a minute.
Yeah, I heard about that.
So Jesse kind of came in and set up all of his production.
Hey, Jesse. Camera coming around the corner.
Nice to meet you, man.
Likewise, yeah. How you doing?
Jesse's an incredible producer, engineer in his own right, and he was kind of looking for a space.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey, I might know a place that you could jump in and start working. But he's got all of his gear set up here in our B room, and then we have a little overdub room here as well for vocal overdubs, guitars, whatever needs to be done. We tried to get him a sign that says "Welcome to Olive Garden," but we hadn't got it printed yet, so
that's amazing.
Got the green wall going in there.
That's awesome.
So people,
absolutely.
We also shoot content in there sometimes with some of your artists. Will come in and while they're vocal tracking, they'll shoot content in there, which is really nice. So we have it set up to be like lit pretty decently, and it's kind of why the green wall exists because Jesse used to shoot content in there.
Honestly, I think the best thing you can do as a producer has nothing to do with technical skills.
And what's the mic of choice?
Okay. All right, we're gonna give another shout out, okay?
Okay.
So after we make this video, we definitely are gonna get brand deals for all of these people that we're talking about because
you'd be surprised. They're probably all willing. Yeah.
All right, it's the Slate. It's
the
Slate mic. Okay?
The Slate.
The original Slate.
Yeah. ML1. Okay.
We, all of us guys, there are 5 of us engineers here.
Mm-hmm.
You can call it snake oil or whatever you want to call it. I'm just telling you that mic is great. And without the software, like you can use this mic as a clean, if you just want something super clean, plug that mic in and use it in whatever mic pre you have. It sounds fantastic. And I mean, I've had a lot of people laughing in my face like, you're crazy. Well, try it.
Yeah.
Try it and tell me it's not good.
Even straight into my Apollo, it sounds good.
Yeah, Jesse has an Apollo that he tracks vocals with a ton, and he's not even really using the software that's included with it. But it makes it too easy. I mean, this mic sounds good on pretty much every vocal you put in front of it, and acoustic guitars as well. We use this mic a ton here. Do I have Neumanns? Yes, we can go in the closet and I can show you. But this is what we're using. This is it just sounds really good.
Now, before we jump in and check out their Dolby Atmos mixing room, one of the reasons why I was down there was to film a few podcasts. So Studio 101 has a podcast, which I was a guest on. Thank you guys so much for having me. And then also one of their staff engineers, Andrew Simmons, which you've seen in this video, He has a podcast as well called The Home Studio Hangout. And I just want to give a quick shout out to both of those podcasts. So if you are interested in music production and you want to listen to a podcast about music production and audio engineering, strong recommendation to go check out both of those podcasts and go ahead and subscribe to them. You will see my interviews with them pop up here very shortly. All right, let's check out this mix room.
So when we were doing our building edition, one of the things I wanted to do was I wanted to go ahead and put in Dolby Atmos. So we built a Dolby Atmos room here. It's a complete Genelec system.
Oh yeah, wow. This is...
So we sent our room dimensions to Vintage King, and they gave us.
There's that guy there.
They gave us a drawing of where everything need. You know, we gave them the listening point, and then they sent us back the drawing of where all the speakers needed to be placed, and so it's pretty simple. Once you get the drawing back, you know where all the measurements are, and along with Donnie Scarce, Donnie kind of runs our Dolby Atmos room. He's a longtime employee of Corey Smith. If any of you guys like Corey Smith from Georgia, Donnie has been working with him for a long time. But Donnie wanted to come in and set up the Dolby room here. So we decided to go with the Genelec system. All the Genelec speakers are networked together. So once you have once you have basically set up the room, the GLM software remembers where every speaker is located, how far it is from your listening point, and it also powers every speaker up and down. So when you boot up the GLM software, it powers up the speakers. When you power down the GLM software, it powers down the speakers.
That's amazing.
And so one other cool piece of info that I want to share. If any of you guys are familiar with Triad Orbit products, so Triad Orbit makes some incredibly intuitive microphone stands, and they make a microphone stand that will mic one microphone stand will mic an entire kit. They branched out into the Dolby Atmos world a few years ago, so all of the speaker mounts that are in here are from Triad Orbit. And the even cooler part is Marty Harrison, who is part owner of Triad Orbit, lives 10 minutes from here. So Marty was able to come in and help take a look at our room. There's one of the mounts behind.
Like this is a very specific mount, custom for this piece.
So
that's cool.
You can pinpoint move any of your speakers wherever you need them to go with these particular mounts. And industry-wise, for Atmos speaker mounts, these guys have set the bar. Triad Orbit has set the bar for Dolby speaker mounts. We could not find another product that was that, I don't want to say easy, but they made it way easier to point and direct your speakers based off the drawing that we had for our Dolby room. And Triad makes some killer products just in general as far as microphone stands and all those things go anyway. But it's crazy wild to have Marty here just right down the road from the studio.
That is. Yeah. I never realized this was such a hub.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It's we tried to keep it on the DL for like a long time, man, and now it's the cat's out of the bag.
I was gonna say, here we are.
Yeah, I think I saw yesterday. So in the past 5 years, South Carolina's growth is 78%. Can you imagine 78%?
No.
Growth in like 5 years?
Like, okay, so I grew up in Dallas, and one of the things that I remember is when we crossed over the threshold of Dallas now has more in population than the entire country of Ireland.
Wow. I don't know. We might be getting close. I don't know.
I was going to say, you guys probably are. It's only 4 million over there.
I know.
So,
but you know, I grew up in the country. We had cows and horses and stuff out here, but it's gone. All that's gone now. So
yeah, it's crazy.
Kind of blooming. So.
That's rad.
Do you want me to hold the camera for you so you can experience the Atmos from listening position?
Sure. Yeah. Here.
All
right. So what are we listening to?
Rocket Man. So Rocket Man was basically the guinea pig for the Dolby Audio platform.
That's right.
Okay, so they took it in the studio and they're like, okay, this is going to be the song that we're going to test this out. So I'm telling you, if the hair doesn't stand up on your arms when you listen to this, you're not really listening, because it is crazy how I've heard this song a million times, but not in this format. So the first time I heard it in this format, I was totally blown away.
Okay.
If you want to hit play, man, you can.
Yeah, by all means. Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
As we twist in the night over and over again, starting over, we can't go back. Is it toxic, a love like that? When it's good, it's good.
So I know we haven't done like full band or anything yet, but just like the reverb returns
being behind you,
from behind and above, and also kind of some off to the side, which is very interesting. Yeah, very immersive.
When it's good, it's good. When it's bad, it's bad.
Yeah, that's super cool. The thing that I found to be interesting about this, so and I don't want this to sound like I'm downplaying Atmos by any means, but it's similar to how headphones respond, where you got a more drastic sound stage. Mm-hmm. And the left and right speakers were really doing a lot of heavy lifting in that mix. Mm-hmm. And there was like some acoustic guitar that I think may have been double tracked and like different like upstrokes and stuff like that. So you hear that like kind of playing back and forth. Vocal was very centered in front. All of the space that gets implied is the thing that's
very cool.
Yeah,
and the movement of like some of the and like all the like little effects stuff like moving across the space in a very cool way. Yeah. I think that's some of the more fun stuff.
But to me, agree. The elements of that song have existed since this song was recorded, right? Mm-hmm. All of those all the elements were in the song,
right?
But I don't think they were able to do with those elements what they had it kind of intended until it was in this format, because the rocket sound, I mean, it was in the song, but now you can make it move, and you can spread the vocals out and all
the movement also came a little bit more from above your head too, which again, immersive experience. Rocket Man in the sky, rocket sounds.
And what we found is like in the sort of bluegrass folk world, this format is like crushing it for that type of that type of performance, because in the bluegrass world there's a lot of times there's one mic, five guys
just surrounding.
You kind of hear it in the room, it fits really well. But we also have pulled up some Skrillex records that I believe it was the last Skrillex record was produced Atmos first. So like,
was it?
So they went in with thoughts of whatever sound we have is going to live like right here.
Okay.
It had a space and a place and a purpose for the that particular song. So
Atmos with intent. Yeah. That's interesting.
That's not a huge approach right now.
We've also done that.
Yeah, we did. We did some Atmos mix first stuff. So you bring in a song and you mix it in Dolby first and then fold it down from there to stereo, So it's an interesting approach for sure.
That's rad. That's rad. Yeah, thanks for showing me.
Yeah, man.
Again, special shout out to Brad and Jesse and Andrew Simmons from Studio 101. It was a pleasure seeing the space and honestly just hanging out with you guys for a day. That was super cool. So thanks for having me. If you enjoyed this video, I've got the craziest idea, but there's this little thumbs up button down here. That means you liked this video. It would be super cool if you click that button. Subscribe to this channel if you've not done so already. I've got a ton of really cool stuff that's coming up, including the big 1073 shootout, a huge comparative video of small diaphragm condensers, and all sorts of other fun stuff too. So subscribe so you don't miss it. All right, I'll see you guys in the next one.